Welcome back to 6 News, late edition here on this Sunday night. Taking a look at your weather, and I wanted to show you this graphic here first because if you stepped outside today, you know that at no point was it ever 58 degrees while the sun was up. That's right. So again, that was your midnight temperature. Cold front came through late last night and temperatures dropped from midnight all the way through this morning, and we really only rebounded to about the 40s in most places across central Texas. And at this hour, we're already back down to the 30s and 20s for some of us, 28 right now in Gatesville, 29 in Marlin. So I feel like it would be a little bit redundant for me to tell you again that we're expecting a widespread freeze because we're already seeing a widespread freeze here in the 10 o'clock hour. But that being said, I do want to point this out. There is a freeze warning in effect for a few of our counties, and I wanted to kind of explain this again, that we see these freeze warnings typically for your first freeze of the season. So if you're under those purple counties, Burleson, Brazos, and Grimes there, then that means you just haven't had your first freeze yet. Everybody else, we're already below freezing, so you're asking yourself why there's no warning. It's because we've already had our first freeze of the season, so the warning doesn't get issued for those areas. So where are we headed? Well, I showed you earlier in first weather, we're at about 89% humidity in Temple right now, so we can't fall a whole lot further, but we can fall at least a few more degrees, and I expect widespread 20s by tomorrow morning. So because of that, as you go to bed tonight, remember your 4 Ps: pets, pipes, plants, and of course the people around you. Make sure everybody's all right. Make sure the pets come inside tonight. Bring in any sensitive vegetation before you go to bed, and just leave a little bit of a drip somewhere in a faucet in the house to make sure that water keeps flowing through the pipes. So with that being said, again, widespread freeze as you head out the door tomorrow morning. Here's what it's going to feel like. Everybody just a couple of degrees cooler than what the actual thermometer says. With a little bit of a light breeze, we'll be able to feel like we're a couple of degrees cooler than the actual air temperature. For tomorrow, we'll get a little bit of a rebound. Like I said, 40s today, 50s tomorrow, and that rebound continues for a few days. Take a look at this. We're going to see that cold weather kind of get out of here pretty quick. By Tuesday, we're already back into the 60s, and by Wednesday, we're talking potentially the mid-70s back on the board. And after that, we're going to keep the warmer weather around for a little while. Do want to talk about a quick rain chance that we're going to have, and that's going to be Tuesday and into Wednesday. You see 10-20%. I'm going to liken this to what we saw this weekend. So when we saw some of the misty rain, the drizzly rain, again, kind of widespread spotty rain. That's what we're kind of expecting for Tuesday and Wednesday. So totals will be less than probably 1/10 of an inch area wide, and really the best chances for rain are going to be on the east side of I-35. So again, not a great rain chance for Tuesday, Wednesday, but it is there. The story after that, of course, the warmer weather that takes us all the way into the weekend. And remember, this is the last weekend before Christmas, and we're still seeing 70s on the board. Yeah, it's going to be mild for the rest of the holiday season. And remember, to keep up with your forecast, you can stream it now for free on our 6 Plus app.